sure the committee will be very happy with such an elaborate event.
Thank you, Alonzo. I mean, I'm not Prospero. I actually get things done. Right, Fernand? Right?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I'm just really tired from all the planning, you know?
Speaking of which, where's Jacob and Stefano? Hope they're actually here today.
Ah, forget them. They're never on time. Come on, let's get going. Otherwise, we'll be late.
Yes, it is finished.
Okay, so I think it's here.
But there's no doorknob. How are we supposed to get in?
Perfect timing.
Oh. Okay, it's
What is this?
Turn left.
Turn left? I don't even remember turning my GPS on. Okay.
Go back.
What is this voice? Okay.
Good. Everything's going according to plan. Ariel?
Yes, sir?
Trinculo and Stefano have been separated. Let the games begin.
I will act most swiftly.
Is this right?
Well, guys, there's a room, there's another room, there's another room, and there's a hallway with more room.
So basically you got us lost.
Thank you, Antonio.
Oh, what's that?
Hello, this is Ariel. Welcome to my game. Now, don't freak out and try to run away. That would be unwise. I've got eyes on you, and if you disobey anything I tell you, I can kill you in a blink of an eye. So from now on, listen to my voice very carefully. Ferdinand, remember, if you don't obey me, you will die. Now, run straight as fast as you can. Run. For the rest of you, run to your left in the room. Go.
Good job, Ariel. Keep up the good work.
Is there more toil?
Of course. My plan is far from finished.
I think you may be forgetting the deal that's between us.
Do not remember the past!
It's 4:30 already. Damn it, I want to go home.
Gosh, Antonio.
You are. Today, meeting is adjourned.
Wow! Freaking Prospero.
Prospero! Prospero! Where are you?
dances? I don't have time for such trivial matters. I have AP Chem, AP Bio, AP Physics, and AP Life.
Wow, what a jerk. Try hard.
Hey, Prospero, I heard you're in charge of the environmental club. When's our next meeting?
The forest site is consumed already because of their noise. A consult of the communication this will completely value.
Hello?
Hello, Mr. Alonso? Do you have some time to spare?
Yes, who is this?
You know, the grad is in a month, and Prospero, our president of student council, hasn't prepared anything yet. He has never hosted any dances or fun events to encourage school spirit, nor has he done anything to contribute to the bettering of our school. This is unacceptable. Prospero does not deserve to be the president. Mr. Alonso, he ought to be removed from the committee.
Yes, I agree with you. We need a rightful president. I'll kick Prospero out of his position as soon as possible.
Or better yet, just expel him.
Who is this?
You guys can't do this to me. Why are you doing this? Like, I don't even know.
You are a horrible student council president. You are expelled from the school.
You guys don't even have a legitimate reason. You guys can't do this to me. I'm the rightful student council president.
Pick it all up and start again. You've got a second chance, you could go home.
Help. Help me. Help. Help. Over here, you idiot.
I was expelled from school, and if it wasn't for my misfortune, you ungrateful piece of metal, would have remained in that tree, rusting away for decades to come. As I have adopted you, sheltered you, cared for you, it is your duty to help me right this wrong.
I deeply appreciate that from the bottom of my inexistent heart, Master, but I must remind you that your 2-year contract has ended yesterday. You need to renew your plan before I can provide you any more service.
Might I remind you that you are at 1%.
Oh no, help me. I take everything back. I swear I will never talk back to you ever again.
Now lie here and wait for my orders.
Yes, sir.
Calvin, I need more wires!
Yeah?
Oh, Ferdinand, she never left you there.
Sir, be married. Your son's probably doing okay. And it is foul weather when you are cloudy.
Lost that.
One more freaking word from you and I'll smash your teeth.
Guys, let's not. Please don't work. Look at this light.
Wow, look at all this money. Take it?
Whoa, what is that?
Please, sir, you do not fear. We need money to go back home anyway.
Sure, let's take the money then.
Thou art men of sin, whom destiny hath caused to bring you to this abandoned building, where man doth not inhabit. I have made you mad, and even with such like valor men hang and drown. Ferdinand is now gone because of your own fault due to the wrongful exiling of Prospero.
Sir, why are you standing in such a strange state?
Oh, it's monstrous. The computer pronounced the name Prospero. It did base my trespass. Therefore, my son in the ooze is bedded, and I'll sink him deeper than ever plummet sounded, and with him there lie muddins.
No, it's okay.
Well done, Ariel. They deserve it well.
May all the infections that brood in the barren bogs mold Prospero into a walking disease. The cyber servants hear me, time is cursed anyways. They give no pinch nor push, yet mock me for every meticulous misconduct I execute. Their biting blather burns through my bones, as if porcupines were burrowing beneath mine skin.
Here's neither bush nor shrub to bear off any weather at all. And another storm brewing. Any weather at all. I need to find shelter. Can't get my equipment wet.
It's another one of Prospero's guards checking up on me.
I shall no more. To land, to land. Where is this place? Well, here's my country.
Sunshine on me from the cracks of my curtain.
Oh, I feel so alive.
Do not torment me! Please do not torment me!
Oh, it's just very on.
I'll pick up more cans, I promise. I mean, I know it's not much, but I'll be faster, I promise. Please do not torment me.
Relax, man. Here, I'll give you some of this. This will help shake your shakings.
I've been clean for so long, but
Woo! If all the gas in my back can help recover them, I'll give him the whole pack. Oh!
Oh! Yeah!
Oh! Stefano? Oh, drink it! Oh! What is up? Oh! Go! Oh!
Fasten your seatbelts.
Yeah!
I just don't know. Don't know how. But the truth is, it's so damn hard carrying a burden around. I wish burdens were like this. So if it gets heavy, I can just pour everything out, be left with nothing. Absolutely nothing. Like I haven't felt that before. My mother was beautiful. You would have thought that. You would have thought that she was an angel. But her wings were clipped off and she sold her soul to the devil. It wasn't her fault, but she couldn't survive without that man. Even though I share his blood, I will never call him dad, because a dad doesn't abandon his wife and child. He's a coward because he didn't even have the nerve to look back. For the months he left, I'm sure the ocean was dry, because they ran down in streaks down my mother's face. When she finally realized that he was never coming back, she forgot how to love. I mean, sure, she tried. And she tried her best, but when your heart forgets the rhythm, it never really remembers again. Trust me. I know. I know for a very long time. I thought that maybe one day my mother would be beautiful again. Even though we no longer had a home, it was okay, because with no roof, I could see the stars, and they were beautiful. As I watched my mother wither away, I noticed more stars in the sky, and I thought it was because parts of her were slowly going away, forever being etched into the sky because maybe she wanted to share her beauty with the world. I remember her face glowing under their shine, and for a moment, she was invincible. But I hate her. I hate that selfish monster. I hate her. She killed herself and she did the same thing that coward did. She never looked back and she left me, forgetting how to love. She's so selfish because on the day that she died, I died too. I mean, heck, I'm alive here today, but my heart is dead, I tell you. This is what makes my flesh breathe. I wish people would only know my story before they call me strange fish or hagborn. I wish people won't look at me and call me hobo. I wish they would look at me and see hope.
Now does my project gather to a head? How fares Alonzo and his followers?
Confined together in the same fashion as you gave in charge, just as you left them all prisoners, sir. They cannot budge till your release. Alonzo and Antonio are all distracted, and the remainder mourning over them, brimful of sorrow and dismay. Your plan so strongly works them, that if you now beheld them, your affections would become tender.
Well done, Ariel. They deserve it well.
Actually, Master, I do understand the fury you feel towards the foul deed of these men. Nevertheless, I must remind you that the rarer action is in virtue than in vengeance. Here, allow me to show you a clip from the Schindler's List, a movie about the Holocaust. It is about a virtuous man trying to change the cruel and murderous actions of a SS officer.
Power is when we have every justification to kill, and we don't.
You think that's power?
That's what the Emperor said. A man stole something, he's brought in before the Emperor, he throws himself down on the ground, he begs for mercy. He knows he's going to die. And the Emperor pardons him. This worthless man, he lets him go.
I think you are drunk.
That's power, Amon. That is power.
Master Prospero, this is what the humanity needs. This is the power that the students crave for. Rarer action is in virtue than in vengeance. Only a few are strong and bold enough to forgive in the midst of anger, whereas vengeance is found in those who are too weak to withstand one's emotions.
Dost thou think so, Ariel?
Mine would, sir, were I human.
And mine shall. They being penitent, the sole drift of my purpose doth extend not a frown further. Go, release them. Ariel, go!
I'll fetch them, sir.
Oh, what is this place? Whoa. What? Oh, okay.
I've been expecting you. Here, have a seat. Fellow teachers, fellow students, fellow classmates, I've brought you all here today to make amends for the past. I, of course, am Prospero, the former president of the student council. Despite the expulsion and suffering I've undergone, I remain untarnished before you. I have looked back on my behavior of the past, and indeed I acknowledge my fault as a neglectful leader. I overworked myself selfishly in the bettering of my own mind, and missed all my AP exams, and failed to offer assistance to the very foundation of our school. And most importantly, the students. I promise that I will be more diligent in my position. Dear brother, I apologize for my hate towards you after my expulsion. The eviction hit me hard, and in a fit of rage, I clouded my mind with the belief that you were the thorn to my downfall. I should have known it was all my fault. However, I do believe that if you had given me more patience and if you had put more effort to change my attitude, I would have been able to notice my faults and try to fix them. However, you just decided to expel me. Thus, today, I ask you for your permission to have a second chance as the president of the student council.
Yes, I will give you a second chance to be your president.
Thank you, sir.
And what about me, Master? What about our contract?
Of course, Ariel, you are free.
Freedom.
You know,
I've never seen the sunset before. And frankly,
I probably never will. But the feeling of being granted freedom, I'm pretty sure it's the same as watching the sun descend from the sky, giving the moon the spotlight. Thank you for giving me the same chance to shine. I guess poor matters do point to rich ends. But before I leave, I must ask, whatever happened to that beast Caliban?
Noble beast. Let's just say he found his true
She was a lot like you, maybe not quite as heavy. Now little Carolyn is in you too. One day they woke me up so I could live forever. It's such a shame the same will never happen to you. You got your shorts and I play. That's what I'm counting on. I'll let you.
And as for you two...
Get on.
Glad to have you back, Prospero, but I forgot to ask you where Ferdinand is.
Oh, sure.
Hello? Hello? Anybody there? Just get me out of here. Hello? Hello?
Come on. You're gonna say something, aren't you?
Well done, Ariel. They deserve it. No, what was the line? I forgot.
Well done, Ariel.
Do not remember the past!
I think...
What is that?
You're so slow. No, when you see it, just run. So like...
So we should go this way.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait. Oh my god, no!
Guys, let's go.
We're good.
Excuse me?